We're Tim and we've quit our corporate jobs to travel the world. We're showing you where we're going, what we're doing, and how much it all costs, so come order with us for day 13. Today was a big travel and active day. We started it with coffee and met up with my friend Caitlin, who's a former colleague, which was lovely. And then we headed to the bus station to get the bus towards the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. As we were unsuccessful seeing them in the wild, we thought we would do this to make sure that we could see the koalas, as you can't come to Australia and not see them. I'm not a big zoo person and believe that animals belong in the wild, but that's why we visited the sanctuary, and we actually learned that the koalas have a much better chance of a good life and survival here, because these guys are mega fussy. So they only eat eucalyptus, and there's 800 species, right, of eucalyptus, but they only eat 50 to 80 types. So they have a very refined palate, and they're well fed here. There's lots of different areas where you could learn lots about the koalas, including that they get chlamydia. Fun fact of the day. There was also just lots of wildlife roaming around, like lizards and dragons, but there was also things you could see like crocodiles and dingoes as well. There was also a reptile centre, and we saw this tired little guy. Look at that yawn. And we have to say that we were much happier seeing snakes in this environment than out in the wild, although I'm sure we will encounter some at some point. There was also kangaroos here, and although we'd seen some in the wild and we loved that, it was really nice to see these guys up close and personal. Although it's weird not to see them jumping and when they move slowly. Saw an emu as well, so we had a great time. We then headed back to the city, saw the Brisbane sign with the skyline views, had a sandwich. These are terrible in Australia. Give me a Tesco meal deal any day. But we did try the honey soy chicken crisps, which I've seen loads of people having, and they were delicious. Walked on the South Bank and they were playing the tennis, which was nice. This basically felt like the London South Bank with the London Eye, but the Brisbane Eye. We then headed up the Brisbane Sky Tower, which was free to go up, which was a bonus. Don't look down if you're afraid of heights. And this had really nice views of the city. They had a bar up here, and we saw people getting Prosecco, and it just looked amazing in the glasses, so we decided to treat ourselves. As the sun was starting to set, we headed along the river towards the Howard Smith wharves and were greeted by these amazing skyline views. Honestly, Brisbane has just felt like home from home. It just feels like London, but warmer. We wanted something quick and easy for dinner, and my brother loves going on Find My Friends when we're away and looking where we are, and said there was a Betty's Burger nearby that looked good, so we went there. See you tomorrow as we hit the 2-week mark!